where do you see yourself 5 years from now or 10 years from now? This question is usually asked in all the interviews. A few days before, one of my students who is studying in engineering college, he asked me this question that, sir, how to answer this question? Where do you see yourself 5 years or 10 years from now? Guys, my answers, they come from my reading, they come from my experience, and mostly my answers are based on logic and realistic, real answers. No trying to impress, no deceiving, no manipulation, nothing else. So the same thing in this interview also. You have to understand why this question is asked to you. And if you are trying to give some unrealistic, fancy, out of this world, esoteric answers, then I'm sorry, that's not going to help you out. Overall, the foundation of any company, any organization that builds any organization is the human resource. And in human resource, one of the most important qualities is your honesty, your truthfulness, your work ethics, your technical skills, and your hunger to learn. Are you coachable? Are you coachable? Or do you have the ego that, I know everything, I have arrived. If this kind of ego is there, God will help you. And you are not welcome in any company. So when this question is asked, where do you see yourself 5 years, 10 years down the line? The purpose behind asking this question is, what kind of personality are you? Or are you a kind of a person that is happy-go-lucky, who hasn't planned, who just takes everything as it comes? That's not going to help you. They're not going to select you. What they want to know is, are you a person who is ready to change, who wants to learn, who wants to grow, who wants to improve, who is coachable? That's the reason why they're asking this question. Where do you see yourself 5 years or 10 years down the line? How to answer this? See here, there should be logic also, and there should be honesty also. Combine this both, logic and honesty. I can help you out. See here, it can go in this way, something like this, that, sir, to be very honest, I don't know where I will be after 5 years or 10 years down the line. I mean, in terms of my post in the organization, my growth in life, my package in life, I don't know about this. I don't know. I mean, because there are many things that I can't control, that are out of my control. Many are that. So I will not focus on those things. But I know that what I can control and what I can influence, which things influence my future, I'm going to focus on that. In short, sir, I believe that if I keep on doing whatever I'm doing, then I don't think so my next 10 years will be something dramatic and different. No, they will not be. Because if I want to change my next 10 years, next 5 years, I have to stop doing what I am doing right now, and I have to change in my habits, change in my mindset, change in my technical skills. I have to be a learner. I have to get better in my communication skills. I have to upgrade my knowledge, my academics, maybe going for an MBA or going for MTech. So, sir, I feel like my next 10 years entirely depends on what I do right now, how I upgrade myself, upskill myself, what is the hunger there in me to learn. That is what entirely going to affect my next 10 years. And I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on how I can learn better, how I can upskill myself, how can I learn soft skills, technical skills. And I'm sure that if I can do that, honestly, consistently, I'm sure that my next 10 years will be bright. I will be healthy, physically and mentally fit. I will learn new skills that are trending in the market. I will be more experienced in terms of technical skills, in terms of soft skills. So in the next 10 years, I will be able to better serve the organization in the best possible way. That is where I see myself 10 years down the line. So, got it? How to answer this? So, here what I have said is, I can't control what will happen in the next 10 years because there are many things out of my control. But what I can control is my current. What I can control is my self-improvement. What I can control is my self-growth, my consistency, my discipline, my hunger to learn. I can control that. I will focus on that. But if I did not learn, as I said before, if I keep on doing what I was doing, then my next 10 years will be the same. There'll be no big difference in my, nothing is going to change miraculously. But if I want to change my next 10 years, I have to stop doing what I was doing and I have to shift the gears and I have to learn new things. I have to change my habits, maybe more disciplined, maybe open to learning. That is what I feel like. So when you give this answer, dear friend, I'm sure that the HR will realize that, yeah, he is realistic, he is honest, he understands the value of learning. And this answer is more, he can digest this answer. That's what I feel like. So, hope you got it. Okay? So, at the end, I will again repeat the answer. Okay? So, this is the summary. This is the way you have to answer this question. So, give some time, around 3 to 5 seconds to think. That is a pause. It's very important. Always, when you are giving any interview, don't quickly, abruptly answer the question. Take a pause. I was having one student, Abhay, and he was very good in taking the pause. But his pause was a bit longer, like 8 to 10 seconds. No, 2 to 3 seconds. Take a pause and then answer in this way. Sir, to be honest, where I will be after 5 or 10 years, I really don't know. Because there are many things that I don't have control over. But I know one thing for sure, that if I want to be in a better position after 10 years, in terms of my health, in terms of my knowledge, in terms of my post and my salary, I have to stop doing what I did in the last 10 years. And I have to start doing new things that are needed to go where I want to go. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to upgrade myself. I'm going to work on my technical skills, my communication skills, my leadership skills. I want to learn new things because that is what I can control. I can focus on, and I will do that. And if I can do that, if I can focus on getting better day in and day out, I'm sure that my next 10 years will be better. And I'm sure that these next 10 years will bring prosperity, growth, and success in my life. That's what I feel like, sir. Thank you. That's all. That's the way you have to answer this question. All right? So, what do you think about this? How is this answer? Try with this answer. I'm not saying that this is the best answer in the world, but I felt like when I was thinking, that student asked me, and I was thinking a whole day, how to answer this. I felt like this can be a better way of answering this question. Try this. All right. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and my best wishes for your communication skills, for learning, for growth, and for that job. Thank you. Thank you for giving me valuable time and listening my video. If possible, subscribe my channel. Thank you. Goodbye.